Before there was history, there was the era of madness. And in the overlooked hills of the Deseryn Valley, that era of madness seeks to return. Returning to Red Lodge, our heroes decided to spend time preparing and networking. In the process, they learned of strange rumors. They learned of the presence of a dark sigil just outside the reach of memory. They learned of hooded people entering and leaving mysterious secret doors. What secrets and intrigues lie beneath the simple town? Who can be trusted?
So, is it still same day, or are we, like,
I was gonna
morning?
say, where are we?
It's evening, and it's still the same day.
Oh,
We
were
met
we?
back up, or are we still separated?
You've gotten back together.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So probably the same end as always.
Yes.
Oh, shoot. I don't even have my sheet up. See, I'm a dumbass.
I don't have your sheet up either, so that makes two of us.
So, what? Did you guys get information? This is me out of character, obviously. So I'm not doing the voice. Did you guys sit around and, like, just sort of eavesdrop at the bathhouse, or did you just go to get things?
I think we were just going to get things and meet back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I got all of my information. And
August just got embarrassed.
yeah, August did just get embarrassed. So I think I came back in and I told August everything that I got told.
Okay.
Because, you know.
He closed out the tab and while they were outside.
So I guess are we just meeting back in one of the rooms?
Sure.
Yeah, Atlas waltzes in with his new short sword at his hip.
Well, fancy poker, dude.
Thank you.
Spell's not cutting it?
I figured
Cutting
for
it.
the moment. Very funny. I really figured
I thought it was.
I should have something else other than just my spells to get me by whenever those of the day run out.
Well, that's fair. It's always good to have a backup plan.
Sorry, I'm reading my notes to remind myself, like, what we actually learned.
You're good.
We, that, that dwarven, or whatever he was, halfling guy, told us that Waylver, the other Bishop, move. The other oh, hang on a second, he's caught in my wire. Okay.
Oh no.
The other wagon person has a cellar and back, and at night he goes in and out with two or three other masked hooded people. Creepy and violent boss being creepy and violent.
Yeah, I guess
Was that? I thought it was the Ironworks. It was the old wagon place that they thought was haunted, but no one ever said anything about finding a ghost when we were told.
Right, it was the other wagon place, not the one I went to.
So I guess we just all, like, relay all of the information we all know so we're all up to speed.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we all are on the same page, what should we do?
How many
Well,
days do we have until the dwarves come?
Well, we have to wait a few days for our wagon to get fixed before we can go anywhere, or at least anywhere far. So maybe we should stick within town and investigate one of the things here.
It's not like we don't have a shortage of quests.
Exactly. We have to decide where to go first.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not exactly eager to see another ghost anytime soon. after I got my shit rocked by the last one.
I'm not entirely sure there really is a ghost. I think they were just trying to misdirect us.
And that's what that guy was trying to tell it was, or he was claiming, was that there is no ghost. It's just a creepy boss being creepy.
My
But he's also been seen with
coming
the
and going
masked
with
hooded people.
masks.
So not
So then
ghosts,
we can
but
probably
oh, what were you
we
saying,
can
Atlas?
investigate. We can investigate both at once, essentially,
hmm
because that's the
So
most lead we have on the masked people as well.
not ghosts, but cults. It's like actual cult day.
Yeah. So maybe the ironworks should be our first plan of attack.
Should we just stake it out, or
We could definitely do that under the guise of shopping.
at
Out
like
of character,
midnight?
can we assume that have we had a long rest then because we're picking straight up?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't gotten into a battle since
Yeah,
But we are
you've
fresh.
few days
I just
ago.
wanted to
Yeah,
make
we're all
100% sure.
Well, I was talking more about staking it out like in the morning, not like tonight. I mean, we could do it tonight. Do you guys want to do it tonight?
Well, I mean, if
well.
things are happening at night,
Well, I figured if we looked around first, we'd at least know like possible exit, possible entrance, and we'd know instead of going in blind.
Wait,
That
didn't
was
Atlas go to the stoneworks? He did.
To the
Yeah,
stone people,
the stone.
yes,
Yeah, you did.
and I didn't get the chance to speak to anybody.
That's right, because the boss was kind of bitchy.
Would not
She was,
speak.
yeah, fake stories and lazy drunk workers.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. We never got anything out of the workers. Okay.
wasn't it because Atlas said that he had somebody that would come and talk to them or something?
Atlas was saying that someone should approach the workers.
Yeah, we went
They're
in
not
there
working.
and we were talking about ghost stories, and instead of getting their attention, we got the
The halflings.
halflings' attention.
But I think he told us kind of what we were hoping, or as much as we were hoping to find.
Yeah, I mean, he gave us information, whether or not it came from them or not.
Yeah.
Sorry, 2 weeks doesn't work on my brain.
No, that's fine. We took a break.
I do think that coming and going and knowing our area, this area, before we stake it out, is a valid suggestion.
Thanks, man.
Well,
You're
whatever
welcome.
everyone wants to do is good for me.
But if we go snooping around that stoneworks place, that lady might get a little frustrated with us.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna recognize you.
That's
Good
true.
thing there's more than just Atlas in the world in there.
I guess.
I just
Oh.
won't approach.
I'll follow y'all's lead on this.
So is the consensus that we get a night's sleep and head out in the morning?
Maybe keep a
Sure.
watch again. Somebody out at the window, see if there's anything like bumping around in the night, and if we see anything, we go out. You know, axe a blazing.
Well, I can keep watch.
Yeah, the two of us can keep watch like we did before.
All right,
Yeah, whichever works.
cool. So, I guess we
Oh
just
God.
what?
Yeah.
Just always love when you see the DM rolling.
I wasn't even looking in the dice pit.
DM, where is the ironworks on the map? 24 of Red Lark.
I didn't catch what you said.
The ironworks. I was just looking at the map of Red Larch. Is it 24 or 25 maybe?
We do the ironworks or the stoneworks?
I think I've been using the words ironworks and stoneworks interchangeably. Which is the one?
Stoneworks is where you went, Atlas.
Okay, stoneworks is where people have been coming out of.
The quarry, essentially.
That's where they say they thought they heard like the ghost stories, I think. Or wait, hang on.
Okay.
Now,
The
let's-
ironworks were the masked people.
Melico
work.
Stoneworks
Mass people.
is
Yeah, there we go.
18.
18.
So that's at the north side.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
The ghost was the other
Yeah,
wagon
yeah.
place.
Yeah, Waver's Wagon Works is 16 on the map.
Um,
So right in the smack dab in the middle of town, actually.
So that would actually be another perfect place to stake out, because if it's in the middle of the town, that means it's going to be bustling and there's going to be people shopping and shit, and we can literally just look around and not be
I
like
thought it was an
conspicuous,
abandoned. I
right?
thought it was like an abandoned wagon works on the edge of town. They said was haunted. Maybe I'm hallucinating.
I did think something was on the edge of town. Something was on.
Well, the Melico Stoneworks is
Oh.
on the edge of town.
Okay.
And then the Stoneworks lady said that there's some treasure on the edge of town.
That's right, the Tickle Rock Cave. Did I write that right?
Yeah, you did.
Tickle Rock.
Oh,
Okay.
That's what she was trying to throw me off the scent.
Yeah, you absolutely wrote it right, because I wrote it down as well, and then wrote "sounds
And
pervy"
confirm.
next to it.
Getting really fed up with all these weird rocks.
Can confirm it's Tickle Rock Cave. One word.
Oh, okay. Well,
but that is quite a bit south, I think, right? Or no?
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah, I'd say
it's
we
a
focus on what's in town right now.
Can't I find the map all of a sudden?
Okay, so do we want to go to this stone iron quarry place, or do we want to check out a shitty wagoneer?
We could go to the Wagoneers. Well, the Wagoneers is closer. We could go there first and look, then go to the other place and look and see. Or pick one and go for it, I guess. Or split up.
I say we stay together right now.
Agreed.
Drake, do I remember how long it was going to take to make the hat?
a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. So 18 and 16 aren't really all that close together. I mean, down the road.
We're right in the middle. We're at 2, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at 2.
so we're right in the middle of the 2.
Yeah. We're closer to 16 than we are to 18, though.
But
Well-
it's still just in town. It's not far.
About even.
We can go to 16 first, and then out to 18.
Okay.
Or do we just want to sleep, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, what time is
Certainly,
it?
I will take first watch.
Okay. Wake me up and I'll take second.
Will do.
So Glencora goes to her bedroom and has a nap.
Sleep occurs.
Yay.
You are ready the next morning. You can change whatever spells you have prepared, if you wish.
I prepared in advance.
Well, aren't you a keener?
I am.
Keener, carabiner. Let's go.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't even have my dice, y'all. I'm a mess.
You are.
Y'all keep going. I have my headphones on. I'm just walking around.
Okay. So I guess Wick does the same thing he always does. He wakes up, he does his morning exercise, he gets breakfast, he offers it to whoever wakes up first, or offers half of what he has to whoever wakes up
August
first.
is always the last one awake, kind of in that hazy zombie state.
Glencora's taking watch, so she's already up.
Alright, so it's Wick and Glenn doing breakfast again. They're
Atlas
so cute.
arrives.
Breakfast on.
Having a quiet conversation with a moth on his shoulder.
August drags himself down the stairs. despite being the one that has probably gotten the most sleep.
Never were a morning person.
Never will be.
Well, how's everyone feeling this morning?
Rested and ready. Especially with some breakfast in me.
Well,
Curious.
nothing exciting happened in my watch, so let's hope for good luck continuing.
Did they notice any fog last night?
No, it was actually a very hot night.
Okay, so I guess that Lance Rock thing was related to the fog.
Maybe.
Weather's still been pretty scuffed, though. It's just fog isn't the specific nature of the scuffedness.
Okay. Oh, come on, Pen. Right.
I guess we all head towards the wagon place while also sort of just like looking around the other shops to kind of be like as inconspicuous as possible, while also being like, you know, because was the wagon place the abandoned one? It wasn't. It was.
Well, neither's abandoned; it's just
Okay. Scuffed. Right.
Yeah, it's just kind of a shitty place.
Yeah, it's just like they're just like, yeah, well we're cheap.
There's a B-rated wagon works.
Yeah, they're Crazy Neil's House of Deals.
Oh, where's the place that I bought the hat?
That would be the tailor's, which would be Helver Turnlar, the clothier.
Right.
Like,
and
what,
and
on
is
the
less
map?
snobbish white. Oh, that's 7 on the map.
Oh well.
Oh yeah, and that guy went crazy when I asked him about something.
Well, maybe if you were more fashionable.
I guess.
As they pass
Really happy.
the tailors, Atlas tries to look inconspicuous himself as he's just admiring the clothes in the windows.
Going to 16. So then basically they just cross the road and Glencora looks up, and can I do some sort of perception check to see if I get any vibes?
You can make me a stealth check, first of all.
Down.
Yeah, how
Okay,
inconspicuous
first
are
time
we
with
really
the
being?
dice. So that means I roll and then I have a +2. 4,
Yes.
2, 6. Not sneaky. No sneak.
It's, you're pretty much like you're leaning on Halver's right beside the door, and while you're leaning there, one of the kids pops out and says, "Hi, here are you? Got some candy for me?"
Oh, I don't have any candy.
Sorry, kid. I gave my apple to my horse.
Didn't say an apple. I was told you had candy. I was told, go outside. Someone's gonna bring you candy.
Who told you that?
Can I
My
check
mother
and see?
did.
Can I check and see if this kid is bullshitting just to get free candy?
You can roll an insight check.
No.
Gotta appreciate the hustle.
Game's about game.
That's.
August loves kids. He would give this kid candy if he had any.
I rolled a 10.
Apple.
10. You actually get that this kid believes that this is going to get him candy, and that he is not lying. He is told there is candy to be found outside. I asked, Mom, where do babies come from? And then she turned an interesting shade of red and she said, go outside and get some candy. So now I want my candy.
Do you still have any of those biscuits from the Bones place?
The breakfast scones and shit. I got
I guess I'm not really sweet.
I get new ones every morning. Like,
Of course you fucking do.
breakfast is the most important meal of the day, August.
August, the one who slept in and did not even eat breakfast.
I guess Wick will pull out one of the little breakfast sweets and just hand it over.
He looks at it. Make me a persuasion check.
Alright, that's bad. That's not good.
Looks like that one.
Alright.
The chance of failure. How dare.
Let's see. Where is my persuasion? Ooh. That's a 6.
That's a
hold it out.
6. You have trouble convincing the child that this thing, which, and I must point out, is not candy, is in fact candy.
It's sugar. If I can tell the kid doesn't want it, I'll just put it back.
It's not quite candy, but we tried.
It's right, it's not quite candy. I was promised candy, not cake.
Well,
I mean, my mom always told. Oh wait, no, my sister always told me to not look a gift horse in the mouth.
I don't want a horse. What am I going to do with a horse?
you could sell a horse for candy.
Atlas decides to step forward, pulls out a silver piece and hands it to the boy and says, "We don't have candy, but I'm certain you can find some at
He looks.
the shop."
He looks his eyes wide open as you literally hand him the week's wage. And he's like, you know what? I think I can get candy.
You can buy the whole damn shop.
I think that's a great idea. And he toddles off to go get treasure.
I like how our team just literally said, "Let's get this fucking kid candy."
Oh.
Also, Atlas has a
There's
skewed
other-
idea of what money
you
is.
you realize what
Glenn and Atlas too.
out of character, you realize what we just did, right?
No.
We just
You
shipped
gave
the
a kid.
No, we just shipped the kid to the grandparents. The grandparents loaded the kid full of candy, and then we shipped the kid back.
I like how there's quests to be had, and yet we're like, get this kid candy.
Let's give this kid cavities.
He was. I'm sorry, but he was in our way, and he wouldn't shut up about candy.
Atlas.
Yeah.
But
If
at
I
least
had
ask
had-
him a question.
Atlas, my dude. That's a whole ass child.
And
Children talk. Children rabble. Like, you gotta learn to go with it, not against it. If you try and go against a child, you're gonna get your shit wrecked, my dude.
I mean, he's
did
right.
I go against the child? I just gave him
Oh.
something to make him go away.
No, that's what I'm saying. You gotta go with the kid. You can't go against the kid.
Exactly. I went with him. He wanted candy. You wanted to convince him that cake was candy.
It's got sugar on it.
I mean, I thought so too.
Glencora kind of looks at them like maybe not the moment. Can I do my perception roll now? Or some sort of check around to see if there's anything else suspicious? Or something
You can
about
certainly
By all
make a
means,
perception
don't forget
roll.
to guidance yourself.
Right, thank you. So I cast guidance, so that's an extra d4, correct?
Yeah.
D4, okay. So then,
Roll those pretty math rocks.
7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16.
Ooh.
16. All right. So you hone your elven senses. You look across the street. You can see the proprietor of the wagon shop has walked outside into the back. He seems to be working on putting together a wagon. He affixes one wheel to the wagon and then turns and gives you a nice wave before continuing on his business.
Oh, damn. will kind of wave back and give him a little smile. And then kind of go, back to the group.
Was that a frustrated shout?
Yes, like, oh no, he saw me.
Okay.
Did
I
I
mean-
see that exchange at all, or was I too busy arguing with
Yes.
Alice?
Yeah. You totally saw it.
Cocoa Bean, that's just a dude trying to be nice.
Yeah, remember, we're trying to just blend in as just like shoppers, customers.
Yeah,
It's okay to be seen, just don't look crazy.
Yeah. If somebody waves at you, just wave back or nod.
She nods, clearly listening.
There you
Says,
go.
right, well, I did wave back. I just didn't want to make him know we were looking.
You can look. It's a shop. People are gonna look. It'd be weirder if you were, like, purposefully not looking.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I mean, we don't even have the guise of a wagon to really browse around.
Do they only fix wagons?
Yeah, it's a wagon shop.
Okay, out of character question. Does our wagon have a top to it?
No.
As I said, I didn't think so.
Okay.
No, your wagon is a bottom.
I need a minute.
Emotional support, Pa.
I can't even do that. She's not in here. A covering, Drake. A covering. Like a
I know what
canvas.
you said.
But
Yeah, I know what you said.
Would that be something that
he
I would
knows
have
what he
to?
said.
Would that be something that I would have to see a wagoneer to get like the bones for?
The frame.
You would have to see someone who specializes in building carriages and wagons in order to do that, yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna pat Glencora on the shoulder and go, do you want to come with me to get an estimate?
She looks a little surprised she's invited, but then is excited. Yeah, I'd love to.
Cool.
We'll stay out here and see if we see anything strange.
Awesome. I'm gonna walk with Glen Coco because she is my right hand lady. And
Aw.
I'm gonna. I don't know if the owner is visibly outside. Is that sort of like a universal, yes, I can go up to the owner, or should I go in through the front and then like wait for the owner to come back out? Because that's like a world question.
It depends from culture to culture, but in this area, it's nothing wrong with just coming to see them in the back.
Okay. Because you know me, I don't leave my house for anything. I guess we're gonna
Yeah.
go up toward the back, not like at the back, but up the back, and try and like wave and get the dude's attention.
Yeah. You head towards the back, and as you do, outside of the building itself and into the back working area, steps out a half orc. And,
What's your you see a couple jars. He smells of vinegar. And please, both of you.
Sorry, you cut out there.
Make a perception check, please.
Okay.
I cast guidance first.
Oh, natural 20.
Hey, yeah.
19.
19. All right. You can see that the jars are jars of pickles.
Ooh, pickles.
And he sets them down. And he says, what does he says? What does he says? He's like, oh, miss, I've got some right here, nice little showish. I'm going to go to the market, and I'm going to go, and I'm going to sell some more pickles. Hello, who are you then?
Hey,
He just
good.
turns to you.
Real good.
He offers a hand to both of you at the same time, which is awkward.
I don't care. I shake it.
So does Glenn. Awkwardly
No.
enough.
His breath smells of pickles. He smells of vinegar. This man's life is about pickles, and he's just got this dumb smile on his face at you, and he's just like, "Boy, what then? And what can I do for you two? Could I get interest you in some pickles, homemade?"
Glencora kind of smiles at him and looks at the pickles and says, um, "Do you make these pickles?" Hoping that he will get excited and want to start trusting.
Um, he looks at you, his eyes light up. He says, "Well, kind of. I do kind of make the pickles. I mean, I don't make the cucumbers. That's not what I do. I'm not good at that. I'm not a cucumber plant. But I do actually put the cucumbers in the brine. And I guess that way you could say, yeah, I guess I do make the pickle. Yeah, yeah, yeah." You see
You
the
sound like a
Wagoneer
real
just kind of just shaking his head. He's like, Grunt. That's Grunt. And he's just looking and Grunt just sitting there smiling. He's like, how do I put this? And then Grunt just interrupts. I'm special. That's what he's gonna say. It's what he always says. He says Grunt is special. But aren't we all just special in a little way?
We
I
certainly
agree.
are.
How much are your pickles?
How much are the pickles? Well, 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 um, you hand me a shiny disc, and I hand you a bunch of pickles. That's how
That
it
seems
works.
like a great deal.
That's what I think.
I hand him a shiny copper disc.
Oh, uh, right. So, you come by my vats of pickles. I keep them at the market, and I will get you a nice handful of them. All right. Yeah.
We can't buy one of the
Hey.
jars that's there.
No, no. There is.
Well, we'll have to meet you up at the market then.
Right. Yeah. Make me a insight check,
Both of us are
Insight.
just Glenn.
both of you.
Okay.
I'll cast guidance.
I got an 11.
14.
Okay, cool. That's good enough. You notice that he has bags under his eyes,
Must be
and
a
he's
half
just
orc thing.
not in the sense that half works, and you can kind of see his eyes are slightly bloodshot. He's got bags under his eyes. It looks like he's been up for quite a while.
Kind of look at him critically and smile and say, how do I put that? That's sounding rude. Life's been treating you good other than the pickles, though?
Of course, it's been treating me good. I've got a good life.
Well, that's all we can ask for, isn't it?
That's all we can ask. How's life treating you, eh?
You cut out on my end.
How's life treating you, eh?
Pretty good. We're just in town trying to explore some stuff and help out everyone where we can. So if there's anything we can do to help you out with, we'd be happy to help. Just let us know.
I will do that. I like you. I
Oh,
like you. She likes me. She likes.
kind of look back at Wick and see if he has anything to say or if we should try and
He's
sneak
just
on away from this guy.
he's just smiling because you got a fan.
It's not helpful.
All right, he can tell by your facial expression that you're just sort of like help. He's just gonna do the whole gentle pat to the like lower back thing and be like, "You mind if I step away for a moment so I can ask the Wagoneer something really quick?"
She's like, she kind of looks relieved and is like, oh, I should probably go with. Well, thank you so much. It's nice meeting you, Gronker.
Run.
It's nice meeting you too.
Aw. She smiles and sticks really close to Wick.
Make me a perception check.
Perception. I'm gonna cast guidance.
That one hit the wall. That does not count. That's an natural 20.
23.
As you approach the Wagoneer and you leave, you can hear kind of in the distance.
I can't hear that.
Yeah, no, I can't either. You cutting out.
Hey guys, got a new girlfriend.
Ah. In case you couldn't hear Larl, Grund, I think it was.
Mhm.
Yeah, said, "Hey guys, I got a new girlfriend."
Oh, man. Well, it's never bad to have friends in town, I guess.
I love Glencora so much. I'm gonna approach the Wagoneer.
I'm gonna take a break because I gotta go to the bathroom urgently.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
good luck.
Luck? Ooh,
Yeah.
that's foreboding.
I believe in you.
You said emergency.
Yeah, I'm not
Right,
gonna.
just
I'm not
felt
gonna
like-
stop the recording. Just a heads up. We're just gonna go right
Okay.
through it.
That's
Makes
fine.
I love that Glencora has a fan because Wick has had fans for most of his teenage life, and now he's like, "Welcome to the club, Glencora."
She's just such a good bean.
She
well,
is.
she's still not really confident with other people, so she's just kind of gets a little confused and awkward and locked in.
No, I think it's so sweet. Like August has those good intentions where he wants to help people. He just doesn't know how to like verbalize that he wants to help people. But Glenn's just in there going, "How can I help you?"
Yeah, and she handled that situation really well.
Just trying her
Atlas
best.
has horrible social skills. He's there for the adventure of like adventure, but people and him don't get along. I was thinking to myself, I was like, I'm really glad it was the two of them that decided to go talk to people and not Atlas and August, because
You picked the
Atlas would probably insult people and August wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, we literally the group is divided by the pretty people who are just really friendly, even when they shouldn't be, and then our two very awkward goth beans.
Yeah, we're
The
two halves of
antisocial
one
ones.
goth.
Oh, so cute.
What can I
at,
do
like-
for you?
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I'm back. What
Huzzah!
can I do for you?
Hey, I was wondering if you did estimates, because my friend and I are looking to get a canvas covering for our cart, and we needed to talk to someone about the framework for it.
You want an estimate on well, that would depend on the car. For 10 gold, I could probably do it. And he points over to one example of his work where he has a wagon with and you know, for what it is, he's done a great job. He's taken 4 planks of wood, nailed them onto the corners, and stapled a blanket across the top. That's really good work. He's a real good blanket stapler. That's a scuffed ass wagon.
The wagon of the shot.
I'm gonna nod and then like walk around it to like look like I'm actually being like, oh yeah, I see what you did there, and Sills things. I'm just gonna nod and
Right.
Well, this looks good.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Would Wick know the dimensions of their cart, or no, he is dumb?
He's not dumb. It's about the same size as this cart.
Okay. Well, I'll comment. Yeah, it's about the same size as our cart.
Right.
I will have
Yeah,
to. Oh, you continue.
bring the cart over here. I'll do it for 10 gold. Easy.
Alright, I'll talk to my friends about it, because they also want to get some stuff done to the cart first. And hopefully we'll come back.
What kind of stuff?
Oh, just, cosmetic stuff, like paint and stuff.
Well, I can throw some paint on it. What kind of paint you looking for?
Oh, it's already in progress. They beat you to it. I'm sorry about that.
They didn't even come here to say hello.
Don't worry,
We've got
maybe...
a couple artists on the team. They have very specific expectations. Don't be offended.
We got.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of, wave back at, all the whole of Atlas and the whole of August, and they're just sort of, stances, and be like, yeah, they're kind of real particular about their style. Can't tell.
Yeah, I met that guy before.
Yeah.
All hoity-toity, and it's gotta be the right shade of green. Oh, it's gotta be waterproof. Oh, the wheel needs to stay on. Wankers.
Well, unfortunately, you can't please everyone. All you can do is your best, right?
Allegedly, yeah.
Oh, no. Well, we'll definitely have to look into this. Thank you so much for all your information.
And we'll see if we can scrape together some gold for you.
Right.
Wait. Come on, Glenn. Thank you for your time.
And she scuffles out that door.
Yeah, he's gonna make sure that he's, close to Glenn as they walk out.
Aww.
And then as we leave, I'm just going to say within earshot, oh, he seemed nice, and then close the door. You know that tactic that you use whenever you're in, a shop that makes you feel uncomfortable, that you say something nice as you leave so that, people can't tell you're super uncomfortable? I'm a really sad individual, man.
No, we just have anxiety.
It could be worse. You could be explaining. You could be explaining what you're doing as you go. Thus having the opposite effect.
Listen, I've been in a lot of really awkward social situations before, and I will be in a lot of really awkward social situations in the days to come.
Maybe even today.
Oh no. Like August.
Alright, we're gonna go back to the group and ask them if they saw anything.
Did we see anything?
You saw a half-orc call out that he's found a new girlfriend. I'm not even gonna have you roll on that.
Were we able to make a little casual circle around the building?
If by casual you mean out in the open with everybody noticing that you're casing the joint, yeah, you're not very effective at sneaking out. This is out in the open. It's
daytime.
It's daytime, but more importantly, it's also you're not doing a good job of it.
Just waltzing around, staring at the building. It's
See, Wick could talk that away real easy. Atlas, I don't know.
Atlas thinks he sees some cool bugs that he wants to try to...
Well, Atlas probably has the best chance of just talking it off.
I mean, I do have the highest charisma modifier.
Fair.
Yeah.
Considering mine's -1.
Yeah, that's the thing with Atlas that is kind of too cool for school. I don't give a shit about any of this kind of thing. Part of that's crafted. That's a crafted thing. You're supposed to think of him He's managing his reputation very well.
He's a little creepy. And
Yeah, but
he's just going to
but
explain that he's looking for bugs.
but deliberately so. You know, deliberately. There's a he's not doing it like accident. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's about.
So yeah, Atlas was staying around the shop, just being creepy intentionally, while also marking exits and entrances and windows and
Yeah.
anything
I was
that
about to
looks
say, when they were back there, did they notice, like, I think they said something like about a cellar kind of thing? Or is that
You guys
inside?
did. You guys did see the cellar. There is a cellar entrance on the outside. Um, he neither the half orc nor him ever went into it or even acknowledged it though.
We did ask if they needed any sort of help from adventurers, and no one took any bites. So either there's nothing going on, or they don't want us in there. Mayhaps.
Well, there's something going on.
Think so?
Yeah, I don't think it's sinister, maybe? I think something's keeping the half orc awake. This is out of character. Should I be in character?
Should probably be in character.
Probably be in character. Sorry, it's hard to do the voice. No, I think something's up. That half orc looked too tired for something to not be up. You don't just get tired just because you make pickles. Making pickles isn't that hard.
August looks into the camera like he's on The Office.
Look, if my grandmammy can do it, anybody can do it. It's really not that hard. It's more there. Did you see his face?
It's just hard to know how much we should start charging in on people's houses when they don't ask for any help, you know?
I don't think it's a charge in to a house offense. I just think something's up, and you put a seed into his head, so if it gets bad enough, he'll know to come looking for you. Otherwise, we might just want to leave it. At least for right now. Maybe come back later, on, but also I'm whispering this, trying to not be overheard.
Well, we still have one more location to stop out and check. And of course, Glenn apparently made an impression as his supposed girlfriend, so if worst comes to worst, we can always try to sweet talk him.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of sweet talk, as soon as Wick says that, he's gonna go inside the tailor shop.
The snooty one.
Yep.
Oh, hello. What can I do for you?
Oh, I just wanted to check on the progress of the hat that I commissioned.
It's not ready yet.
Okay, cool.
I'm
That's
going
all
to
I
give it
wanted.
some time. But she needs time to work her genius.
I don't know how long hats take to make, my dude. That's why I came to ask about progress.
It's fine. I'll give it a couple more days.
All right.
We'll have it ready for you.
Cool. Thanks. You have a good day. And I will leave.
You as well. He's got your money, so he's a little less snooty.
Yeah. All right. Business is over with. What do you guys want to do now?
Head to
We'll
the
go.
stone?
Yeah, head to the
What's-
stoneworks, I believe.
What's next to the stoneworks? Like, what's at 15?
15 would be. Yes, that's the bathhouse.
Oh, that's the bathhouse. Okay. Well, dang. It's going to be a little harder to pretend like we're just shopping out there at the stoneworks.
Yeah, but if that's the bathhouse, that's connected to the herbalist, and
Yeah.
she likes me. So Glenn can go in with Atlas, and they can ask if you would like.
Ask what?
If they have any sightings or anything about what's happening at the stoneworks, or do you want to?
Especially since Atlas shouldn't approach the
Can't remember. Did
boss
she
lady.
give us any? Did that lady actually like give us any information, or did she just say that the bathhouse was a good place to gather information?
That and that she won't speak to anyone that isn't a preservator.
Yeah.
But we didn't present to her, hey, we are preservators.
She knows Glenn is one.
She knows that, I think both of you, well, she knows that Glenn, so yeah. Where is, okay, Glencora. Sorry, I'm just looking over my notes real quick. You guys can, oh, I see it, there it is.
I
Checking
wasn't certain if,
verbs.
since we just said that we stopped by, picked that up and everything, I'm assuming they didn't have time to stop in and make more conversation.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can go try to talk to her, or you guys can go into the bathhouse.
Do you have a preference, nurse?
We could just try the bathhouse.
Sure. Yeah.
While they do that, you want to do something dumb, August?
I mean, what else
The
do,
Stoneworks
it's
lady.
what we always do.
I mean, fair and valid. I was thinking, this lady's talking about how she needs, her workers to do their work, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if August and I offer a day of work?
I mean, sure.
Well, if you think that would help.
Maybe?
Perhaps.
I don't know if we need any, special skills to do whatever needs to be done there, but maybe
That's
a day
fair
of
too.
work will get her to relax a little bit.
If you can convince her to hire us for a day without it seeming like we're snooping.
We're obviously going to be snooping.
I'm just saying we gotta pretend like we're not. I'm not the best actor.
I know.
My charisma is -1.
My charisma is 0. I'm flying off of the seat of my patience and friendliness.
Out of character, Atlas can try to approach again and just say, hey, to make up for asking you so many questions.
Oh, yeah.
I have
But
my
will them
new
going
dumb
back in the
friend
middle
here.
of another workday not?
Say what?
Will them going back in the middle of another workday to not do the same thing again?
Well, I mean, like
No.
going up to her to say, like Atlas bringing me and Wick saying, "Hey, I brought some hard workers," if that helps.
Yeah, to
Okay.
make up for yesterday, here's some hard workers. That'll probably help speed up any delays from yesterday.
You can
And
have
then,
my
Atlas is just like, here, have these men. Goodbye.
And then you guys can go off to the bathhouse.
idea. You can have my bodyguards for a day.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I want to go to the bathhouse. They need something to do. We could try that.
Yeah, we'll try it. I mean, what's the worst?
Sounds good.
Cool. Plan formulated. I'm not gonna say what I think I was because I don't want to jinx it.
Okay.
All right. So, they
go.
head
I
over.
know.
I know you want to know, but you're not gonna know because I don't want a TPK.
Wow.
I don't know what that stands for.
Total party kill.
Gotcha. So yeah, they head over to the stoneworks, and Atlas takes the lead in very
Right.
cringing that he has to be the face.
Okay. You turn from your meeting spot, and as you do so, you see a happy-looking boy clutching a bag filled with treasures,
Oh my goodness.
We leave.
followed by about 8 other kids that are basically trying to, get a cut of this newfound bounty. I want you guys to make me a perception check.
You may have
boy.
just fucked us, Atlas.
Oh, 19 plus 21.
Nice.
Perception. 20. Mod 20, not nat.
We're outside, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Was that a yes?
Yes.
Yep, yep, yep.
So I have to roll a disadvantage.
Oh, are we supposed to roll?
Oh, yeah, because you're outside.
Yeah.
It's definitely,
Yeah.
at disadvantage.
I don't know how to roll with disadvantage. What is that again?
You just roll
Uh,
twice, and whichever
the
number
smaller.
Take
is
the lower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's perception, you said?
Mhm.
Yes.
What have I got? $11.
7.
Oh, hey.
Okay. All right. The boy with his bag of treasures turns towards Atlas, smiles, and you can't quite hear what he's saying, but he points, and the kids all turn, their
Oh,
eyes
no.
lit up with the promise of them possibly getting their own treasures. Um, August,
Oh god.
that's not what your perception check gets you.
Okay.
Your perception check get a chill on the back of your neck.
Oh.
You can kind of see a little bit of dust around their feet come up in the air a little bit.
Huh.
It looks like the ground seems just a little bit lower than it was about a minute ago around these children.
Does Wick get this too?
Yes.
Okay. Is this something we would recognize?
No.
He's just a little puzzled. Like, I mean, he got really like overjoyed seeing the kids, and then his smile just like falls. Like, what the hell? Kind of looks at Wick like, do you see this too?
Wick's gonna nod, and then he doesn't look comfortable. Hey, you guys should get out of the street.
Uh-oh.
Alice frowns, hearing Wick's exclamation.
You
Looks back to the kids.
you yell to the kids and make me a persuasion check, please.
Oh, friendship die. Please don't fuck me. Please don't fuck me. Please don't fuck me. Okay. 13. That's not terrible.
It's not terrible.
Yeah. Probably it though.
So one of the kids just like puts her hands on her hips and says, "I'm allowed to be in this street. Thank you very much." And the other kids are like, "Yeah, yeah." Though one of the youngest one just kind of toddles away.
Like,
And
from
you
what?
can't make us not be in the street. I don't want to leave the street now.
Atlas
What?
wants to bribe the kids with more money to get them out of the street. If Wick says to get out of the street, he's like, okay, might as well tell them to get out of the
Well,
street.
while Atlas is going through his change purse, like, okay, so this dust around their feet, does it look like it's coming from the kids or from the ground?
The ground.
The ground.
Uh, so Atlas, you offer a bribe. Make me a persuasion check with advantage, please.
Numbers are confusing.
This is true.
Uh, 19.
19.
Yes.
All right. The defiant girl is not so defiant that she is unable to be bribed. And she says, "Well, that's a different story then." And she and her, what appears to be her little sister, start running forward. And of course, the boy that you bribe says, "Hey, wait, I've got the candy." And at that moment, the ground beneath the kids, save for the one toddler that toddled off and the girl and her sister, gives way beneath them with a rumble.
Oh shit.
And you hear them scream as they fall with a.
As they start falling, can I grab Glenn and like be like do something?
Well, am I there or am I still like how far away am?
You haven't even like left in front of where you were. You were about to go, and this is what's happening.
I'm still here. Okay, that was a
Yeah.
question.
Like, have they already fallen in and like hit the
Yeah.
ground?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
There's not
Okay.
enough time to.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
definitely not enough time for you to run in there and stop them from being affected by gravity.
Okay.
The two girls turn around and they just start crying. At this point, some of the adults are peering out and seeing this sinkhole there. They're starting to come out, and there is a bit of a panic and clamor.
All right, can I go over toward not like the edge, because sinkholes can often like slide down. Just see if I can see how deep the hole itself is.
Sure. You can make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, watch me fall.
Yeah.
I will take that, just even though it ran into something. I don't care. It's not good. 8.
Fine, not good. 8.
Yeah, not good.
You kind of sidle up closer to the edge there, and you, to your credit, you're careful not to get to the edge, but as you're peering over, you feel the ground kind of give a little bit at your feet, and you turn, and mid-turn, the ground goes underneath you, and you fall yourself.
That's okay.
A dark chamber is about 30 feet below the level of the ground. It looks larger than the hole and extends into darkness on all sides. A heap of loose earth is piled in the middle. That one you land on. The children who first fell in are sitting on the mound of earth. They're coughing in the dust and sobbing with fright. One of the village parents is calling down. You can hear her call out, my boy, someone do something." There's more townsfolk gathering around. At this point, the wagoners come out, and he just pauses. He says, "Leave it to us. We'll tend to this matter," turning explicitly to the three that haven't fallen in. "We'll tend to this matter. The children won't be harmed by being down there a little bit, but no one must go down there. Please keep back."
August is already getting his rope out.
I'm gonna light a
Excuse
torch.
me?
Neither of you have feather fall, do you?
Can Glencora do some sort of nature check to see if it's going to collapse any further?
You can, sure.
Like, is there any, or is that silly?
Yeah, no, nature check is not a silly thing to do. Please do.
Okay, I'm going to cast guidance because I remembered this time.
Yep.
And so then 15. 22.
22. It is not safe around the edge. You really get the sensation just from what you can barely see. The cavern is much larger than the hole, and that usually is a sign that there could be further collapse. You'd actually have to get in there to tell more, but you're pretty certain it's not safe.
Okay. Well, she kind of looks at the Wagoneers and is like, "It's not safe. Can we at least help set up a perimeter so no one else falls in?"
Uh, as I said, that's what we're gonna do. Stand back. We got this handled.
Kind of
Atlas
sighs,
stares.
concerned, but nods for a second and looks at the group.
Atlas stares at the Wagoneer and says, "Excuse me, what do you mean that they won't be hurt if they're down there a little while? What's
Well,
down there with them?"
well, he just peers over and he says, "It looks like dirt. It doesn't look like dangerous dirt. Just hang tight. We don't need to panic."
I'm in the hole, by the way. I've lit a torch because I have dark vision, but I know the kids probably don't. And to try and calm them down, I'm probably helping them gather up the candy or passing out like food from my like
Right?
satchel just to try and get them to calm down because I know kids.
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh please don't fuck me. I would really like this to not. Oh, you know that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, that's good. Okay, persuasion. Yeah, 13.
13. You calm them down a little bit. They stopped crying. The candy has not been spilt, so there's that.
Okay, that's good. I figured
Um,
it might have fallen.
Around this time, the lady who runs the stoneworks is approached, and she's doing her best to try to calm people down. Make me perception checks, except for Wick. You have to do this with disadvantage because you're not up there.
That's
Can
fine.
I cast guidance?
Yeah, and you can't cast guidance because you're not prepared for this.
13.
Perception still?
Okay. Yeah.
Perception
But I can
is
still roll.
You can still roll though. Yeah.
even with disadvantage, still a 13. I'm on a roll with 13s tonight.
Nice.
I don't have to roll at disadvantage.
No, you don't have to roll a disadvantage
Then
because
I'm
you're
at
not in the pit.
Only Atlas
19.
does.
I was scared to get excited.
Yeah. So once once the lady from the stoneworks
9.
arrives, she's trying to take control of the situation. At the same time, LaRuth from the tannery has also arrived, running, and they're trying to shush people down. You overhear things though, like shh, this is not to be discussed in front of strangers. The Delvers must not be angered. The stones must not be moved. You can tell there's a general sense of panic that isn't related to children being down a sinkhole.
So it's the
Who hears-
Wagoneers, the Tanners, and the what?
And the stoneworker are kind of
And
trying to
what?
calm things
Who
down.
hears these? Glenn and who else?
And pretty much everybody. You guys made it.
Okay.
You guys did your
Stones must not be moved.
The tunnelers, the what?
Delvers.
Delvers must not be angered. Atlas is getting rather irritated.
I'm just making notes. Sorry.
Yeah, me too.
We all are, I think.
Yeah. Who was with the Wagoneer that came out of his shop? Him and somebody else, right?
the half orc, yeah, the pickler.
Oh, okay.
So who said like the Delvers must not be angered?
You can't really tell
Like
who's
they're-
exact.
They're
It's just
whispering to each
chattering.
other,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just chattering it. Yeah.
and not to speak in front of strangers.
Glencora kind of like elbows the other two and is like, "We could just accidentally fall in the hole."
Like I said, August is already getting his rope out. He doesn't give a shit what these other people say.
Yeah.
He's just looking for a good place to tie it up.
Lots of sturdy buildings about.
Neither of y'all have featherfall, do you?
Could I, and this a little bit out of character because I've never used it before.
I don't know where you have
Could I cast for my animal companion and have my owl swoop in and look around?
You can definitely do that. Yep.
So what do I do? How do I roll for that? I've never done this one before.
No need to roll. That's just
okay.
yeah, owl can fly. You can see through owl's eyes. No problem.
Okay, well I send my little owl down to scope her out.
The owl's down. And you basically see the rooms, the rooms kind of set up like that. There's a door on the one side. To the I have to figure this out here.
Cave?
They've got north and south mixed up on this map. It doesn't jive. So you see the one tunnel kind of heads towards the south.
Did you say
The
left or
one
right?
that. So this is going to be weird for this map because the south and north will be at the bottom just because of they actually made a mistake on the map.
They did.
They so did.
Mm.
In fact, what I'm going to do here, 1 second.
The map looks cool, by the way. That works. It's just a hole.
Yeah, it's a hole. The white circle in the area is what's underneath the sinkhole.
Okay, that makes sense.
Now, as your owl swoops down, you can tell that the ground is actually like a soft mounds of dirt, not stone or anything packed, and very, very, very fluffy dirt that Wick has landed on. Wick looks okay, by the way.
Yeah.
Wick took no damage from the fall.
Did you say how deep the hole is?
Yeah, it's 30 feet down.
Okay, I have 50 feet of hemp and rope. He's tying it to a building, and he's gonna start going down because he wants to get the children out.
Sounds good.
He doesn't give a shit about what anyone says.
There is also a door on the west side as well. And immediately, while you're owl swooping down, August is starting to rappel down to grab the kids. Somebody is going to notice that.
Like I said, if anyone tries to stop him, he's literally ignoring them.
I was about to say, and Atlas is going to step up and draw his pretty little short sword
Actually,
and start looking at people.
August.
Mhm.
As you're getting the rope ready, you
Uh-huh.
see the stonework woman, Maleko, starts to turn towards you. And she looks like she's about to wave her hands. Then you see the old man with the wheelchair kind of get in front of her and start saying, and his hands come up. Make me a perception check.
Okay, come on, dice. I'm giving you this is your second chance. Come on.
Here, or are we in?
Okay. What was that? Perception?
Mm-hmm.
17?
17. As she's about to say something to you, he gets in the way, and you can hear him just say, "Look, we need to get to safety. I have experience with sinkholes. Just get everyone back from the sinkhole, and everything's going to be okay." And you can see that she's kind of looking at you, but she can't really say anything to him to kind of get past him to you. And so you see her, "Fine, everyone get back from the sinkhole." And you see him turn around and look at you and give you a wink.
Okay. He's just gonna do that like polite nod, thank you, and start propelling down.
And his hand comes up and he flashes you the sign of the monitors.
Okay, so he's a monitor. Okay.
So you rappel down.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna have you roll for this because there's nothing you need to roll for.
Okay.
Getting the kids out is pretty easy. You've got the rope. You're grabbing onto one kid, and I'm assuming that you're climbing up with the kid, and then you're making a couple trips.
Yeah.
Yeah. You managed to get the kids out, and then it's just Wick remaining.
And then, I mean, I'll go back down to, because I'm assuming I saw the door and everything.
Yeah.
Being down there.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Oh man, I'm fine.
Okay.
Question though. Why
Uh-huh.
the fuck is there a hidden tunnel underneath a know-nothing village?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. They also mentioned something about, hang on a second, Delvers? Seems like they know more than they're letting on.
This is an entire art department.
Sure.
Well, you know, it's sketchy.
Mm-hmm. Do we want to look more into this?
Do you think we can get away with it?
I don't know. The other people seemed like they were going to look for cover.
While this is happening, I'm just relaying the info to Atlas because I am listening through my owl.
Right.
Maybe I should look
Make me,
like. Oh, go ahead.
everyone who's topside, make me a perception check. Both of you are at disadvantage.
Okay. Perception. Oof. 3. 8.
All right.
Oh no, I get to roll 2. Like that's gonna be worse. 15 this time. Going with the 8.
Not that you have a choice.
18.
18 with disadvantage.
Yep. I rolled 15
Oh.
twice.
Oh,
Nice. Nice.
sometimes it happens.
Yeah, you know. Nice. So, through this, you notice the wagon maker just looks past you, makes a couple hand motions, and as you turn around, you see a half orc kind of darting down an alley.
The pickle man?
You assume so.
Okay.
Only half orc you've seen in town that isn't August.
So Atlas is gonna relay that information and point to down that alley to Glencora,
Shall we
and
chase them?
I think we should.
Well, Glencora kind of nods at him and takes off real fast because she has 35 speed.
Atlas follows behind and shouts to her. I have 30 speed, so not too far behind. Perhaps to use the girlfriend power.
Right. Roll perception.
Again, both of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, 2?
Rip.
The sun's still up, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's a 7 for me.
I gotta step away for just a real quick second. Just fill me in on what happens.
Okay.
Trying to get a little bigger thing for my dice because I'm just rolling it in the small case and it's not very big.
12.
I'm blaming that for my bad rolls.
All right. You get around the corner and you lose track of it.
Can I look at the ground and look for any sort of tunnels or doors or anywhere he could have gone?
You can roll me investigation, yeah.
Okay. And can I still be casting guidance, or are we now in sort of combat-y?
if you're purposefully making a skill check, you can free cast guidance, though it slows you down a little bit.
Okay.
It's when you get the unexpected roll that sometimes it's just gonna be like, no, you don't have your
Oh.
guidance ready.
Okay, so I can cast guidance here then.
Yeah. If you're saying that you have guidance active and you're concentrating on it, then you can use it. But if it's not ready in advance for like a unexpected roll, that you can't, you don't have the time to set that.
Gotcha. Okay, so where am I at for investigation? 6, 10.
10. So you take a moment and you cast your spells to allow the spirits of nature to give you insight. You look around. You don't see any buildings that he would have ducked into. I mean, there's buildings. Don't get me wrong. There's houses, but pretty much any place he would have ducked into is already a flurry of activity because it's the parents of the kids.
Right.
You just know he's headed to the north somehow. As for where he's going exactly, you can have your suspicions, but no certainties.
All right. So I quickly catch Atlas up on that as he catches up and say, I think we have to keep going north, and point that direction.
All right, and I will follow you.
Make me another investigation check, this time with disadvantage.
G. And I can still have guidance activated from last time?
No, because if you used it on that roll, so you'd have to recast it, which means it'll take even more time.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, then I'll just for 9.
And Atlas?
Pierce is feeding cats, but also do not forget about your inspiration points.
I don't have any. Who does?
Pierce does.
Oh. I'm just gonna hop up quick and grab a glass of water. I'll be right back.
Okay.
How do I do disadvantage on the dice pit?
Minus. So it's like like this. Like that. So without the one. Yeah. You've lost his trail. Unfortunately. You aren't sure where he disappeared to, but he seems to have lost you.
Does Glenn still have her owl out?
Yes, but she can't see through the owl and track at the same time above ground.
Okay.
She can only either see through the owl and hear through the owl, or see through her own eyes and hear through her own eyes.
Okay, as long as she can hear me.
You want to carry her on your back? She can't be the owl.
Yeah, so she can do one or the other. So she cannot hear you while she's off tracking something else.
Oh, okay.
But she can switch her senses to the owl, and then she can. But actually, no, never mind.
I'm just gonna have the torch in one hand and my axe in the other. While we're waiting, because I think Wick might have called up and is just kind of waiting to see if
Yeah. I was gonna say that August calls through the owl to see if they'll come back. 'Cause maybe Wick called up and they didn't respond. Um, and try to encourage them to come down so that they can investigate together.
Is that something
But
that we can have any idea if someone's calling, or just like she has to check back and forth?
You would have to check back.
Okay.
it's every few minutes. Glenn,
Well, we lost
Glenn.
his trail, so
So we decided not to chase him further north.
well, we went to go chase him further north, but neither of us had high rolls.
Oh, okay. Maybe
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we lost it. It's cold.
Okay. Well, then I think it would make sense that Glencora would check back with her owly friend.
Right? Your senses
And
are back on down south.
yeah, just to check in and see, and if they're trying every few minutes to catch their attention, she would hopefully notice.
Hello, Glenn.
The irony is that Atlas can't talk to you while you're seeing through the owl. That's the funny thing too.
I can't speak like the owl can't speak my voice to tell them that I hear them, though, correct?
That
It
is
can
correct.
hoot.
Okay.
Can it hoot? Oh,
You-
so
you
I have no
can
idea.
command-
Like this in time.
Yeah, you can command the owl to hoot or flap wings or whatever.
All right. When she notices that they have been calling to her, she kind of gets the owl to fly by them and kind of do a wing dip,
Ah.
sort of like a 10-4 good buddy.
Oh, there
Hey,
she
Glenn,
is.
why don't you and Atlas come down here? There's a strange door down here. I don't maybe know if anyone's gonna try to stop you, but I think it's something worth looking into.
Spooky tunnels, spooky tunnel, spooky cave.
Yep,
What is
spoopy kit. I can't say that. Oh my god.
It's this hole. It's tongue tied us. This hole is cursed, and the curse is we can't talk anymore.
Okay, well, in that case, I go out of owl mode and I relay the info to Atlas and say, should we head back and go underground?
Sounds like the best course of action.
Okay. So we go back towards the quarry where we were, the stoneworks.
Right.
Playlist.
Ruh-roh.
Yep.
Spooky tunnel, spooky cave.
Ruh-roh.
Right.
Oh.
And I assume our pair is joining you down below.
Yes,
Correct.
Zoontight.
thank you.
Just
And
gonna
can I,
assume
is
that
something I can maybe cast guidance in advance before we go down?
You can have guidance up and concentrated on it. Yes.
Perfect. Then I do that before we go right now.
All right.
I assume that
Yes.
I gotta turn this down.
We Rapunzel down.
Assume that August is helping you guys get down and being the one with the rope.
Sure.
Okay.
We all have dark vision,
So-
don't we?
You all have dark vision.
Yeah.
Do we need the torch?
Hooray.
Nope, because we lost the children.
I don't think I've ever been on a team where everyone had dark vision.
Yay.
This wide, irregularly shaped cavern has a floor of smooth bedrock. Damp dirt and stone with tree roots protruding here and there make up the walls. A 5-foot wide tunnel leads off to the north, and a stone slab, a door with a rusty pull ring, stands to the east. Actually, we're gonna oh fuck. It's not
North
backwards.
now.
The south and a stone slab, a door with a rusty pull ring, stands to the west. By the stone door, a couple well-used cloaks and a water skin are on the floor.
Well, first Glencora kind of looks around and she says, Well, it looks like the tunnel, if it goes straight, goes right underneath the center of town, and maybe that door would lead further underneath, under the quarry itself. What do you all think?
I think that this is a cult tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go check out the, I guess, robes on the floor.
Hey. You see there are brown robes. Nothing too unusual about them. They seem woolen and uncomfortable. Probably itchy.
Can I examine the water skin?
Yep. It's half full of water.
Am I sure it's water?
Yes.
Okay.
Not as vinegar. Ah,
I was thinking vodka, but you know.
Told you. It's murder water.
as long as you're not gonna drink it.
No, I'm not gonna drink it. I'm gonna use it though to douse the uh, torch.
Okay. All right. You douse the torch.
Be really unfortunate if it was vodka.
Or really awesome.
Really awesome. It'd have been really awesome. I'm gonna. How many of the robes are there?
There's blah blah blah. A couple cloaks.
Not enough for all of us to have one.
No.
I'm still gonna pick them up, and I guess. Who wants the other one?
Not sure.
Not particularly.
They clash with my outfit.
It's.
Glencora, take it.
Thank you, Glenn. It's not for fashion, you goth child.
Are you
I don't
putting
see
yours
any
on
other
now, or are you
different
just
things
gonna
I'm
hold
here
on?
for.
I'm gonna clip it to my little. Or Wick's gonna clip it to his little bones clippy that he uses to hold his little, like, toga up.
Okay, Glencora kind of just loops it over her backpack or something like that,
Yeah,
so it's there.
mine's on the clip, so if I got it, I can, like, swing the rest of it around the shoulders.
That's good. Can we do any sort of like check of the door, the tunnel leading out, and see if we get any vibes one way or another?
Yeah, I wanted to kind of investigate the door a little.
I have a
Yeah.
really dumb idea. And you're free to shoot it down.
No.
We all know how my ideas go.
Every
There's no
time he
lock or anything.
says, every single time he says, I have a really dumb idea, I swear August's like brain like flushes with blood for a second. Because that's what my brain does a little bit.
You guys are free to shoot it down. Here's my idea. What if I knock on the door?
I'd like to take a look at it first.
Okay.
Agreed.
Like, do I see any symbols or anything on the door?
Nope.
Nope. Don't even have to roll for that. Is there anything to the door other than just being a door?
No. Looks like
Does
a
it look
fairly
like a
standard
door?
door-like door.
Like, does it look like a door that can open? Like, does it has a doorknob and stuff like that, or is it like a
It's got
sealed?
the rusted latch.
Okay.
And looking at the ground, it looks like it's been opened before and fairly recently.
Okay.
Oh, looks like it's been open recently. Okay.
Fairly recently, yeah.
Well, what way do we want to go? Through the door or through the tunnel?
We're adults, we could rock, paper, scissors for it.
I don't mind either way.
Alright, I'll just choose the door.
Okay.
Oh, bold.
Take the fun out of everything. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Yeah, knock on it, bro.
I knock.
There is appears to be no response.
Sweet. I'm gonna Is it like a locked latch, or is it just like a latch that you like flip up and then you can pull the door?
Just a pull
Okay.
thing.
Pull the door open.
Right? You pull it open. 60 feet beyond the stone door, the tunnel levels out. Two stone reliefs of stern dwarves in chainmail and carrying battle axes face each other across the tunnel. The carvings stand out from the passage walls, and they have gaps around them, so they could be doors. The passage continues past them.
Did you say that there are dwarves with axes?
The stone reliefs of stern-looking dwarves with
Stone.
axes.
Stone. Okay, I'm just like, there's just some bro squaring up in the. Okay.
And you said
Yeah.
there's gaps behind them?
Yeah. Looks like they're probably doors.
Is there anything we can do to like check out the statues and see if there's anything notable or any sort
Yeah, I
of
don't want to walk between them until
Yeah,
we
you
like
could roll me
take a look at 'em.
investigation checks.
Okay, and I still have guidance because it's prepared, so we can do that.
Yeah.
Everybody? Roll
Sticky.
Yep.
investigation?
And this isn't a surprise roll. This is you choosing to use something. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Well, I don't. August doesn't notice a damn thing. Because I got a 2, which equals a 6.
16 for me.
I can beat you,
8.
August. I rolled a 3.
Good job. But do you have a +4 to investigation?
I have a -1.
Oof.
The northern door doesn't look used much at all. The southern one, however, does. And the hall, of course, continues forward further.
So do we take the obvious one or do we take the road less traveled?
We are adventurers. What do you think?
Road less traveled?
Mm. It depends if we're trying to find out what's down here and what people are doing, then maybe we should follow where people have been. Or I don't know.
I mean, that's, yeah,
Don't forget
that's the
there
thing.
should be something down here with us.
Mhm.
The Delvers must not
Delvers.
be angered. The stones must not be moved.
So don't move stones. Okay.
So should we
Dwarf
continue
made of
straight
stone
down?
does count.
I want to take a look at these statues before we walk past them.
Right.
Do you want to like throw something in front of them to see if they react?
Sure, do you have something to throw?
I give him a breakfast scone.
If you throw your breakfast at the dwarf statues, they do not seem to respond to the delicious baked good.
No, I mean like past them to see if they react
I
to
want-
movement.
I want to check for traps.
They don't. They don't.
Would
The investigation was a roll for traps. You don't find.
Okay.
if it would make you feel better, I can make my owl just swoop through first.
You could
You
always
still
do
have it
that.
up?
That sounds terrible.
Well, I mean, it's not a real owl.
I feel like that was a question that you just like stuck your entire leg into your mouth with.
It's not actually a real owl, it's a fey spirit or whatever.
It's still a spirit.
It
I'm
can
gonna have to
handle.
agree with Wick on that one.
I'm saying if you feel like it will make you feel better, we can let the owl go
Considering that the
swoop.
people, it looks as if the townsfolk come down here, at least to the southern door. I doubt there will be anything that would cause them harm.
Yeah, but
And
a
they
lot of
seem to
times when these places exist, people know their way around the traps.
We don't see anything obvious. Are we going
Exactly.
to take the doors or go past the doors?
Oh, fuck
I
it.
just want to make sure these guys are not going to come down with the axes. I've
Wick-
seen enough.
Wick is just gonna walk through while they're all arguing and then just go to the junction between and look left and right. Or whichever way the directions are.
Yeah, you walk between the dwarves, no problem.
Okay.
What can I see down one hallway and the other hallway?
You can see that both hallways go forward a little bit, and then they curve off to the right. Not the same right. When you're looking at the north hallway, it goes to the
Yeah.
right. When you look at the south hallway, it goes south and then to its right.
Yeah. Well,
Eeny meeny, my dudes.
I have a D2.
You have a
Well,
coin.
technically, there's
I have
three
a
different
coin.
ones, right?
What?
Right? Like there's the 2 dwarf doors and the
In the
path
straight.
tunnel continuing straight. So there's 3 options. Correct?
Yes.
Like I said, eeny meeny. I don't care which way we go. You point me, I go.
You point.
All right,
Don't
let's
make
go
my
left.
decision. I chose the door. There we go.
So that is
South?
south.
Yes.
Do we
Road
have
was
to
south.
touch
Is that the one that
sword?
looks like it's less traveled or more traveled?
More travel?
South is more traveled, yeah.
More traveled.
Yeah.
Okay.
And do we have to actually move the statues or move stones to do that?
You have to open the door, yeah.
Okay, but it's not like maybe
Yeah,
not
it's
what you
not.
mean by move the stones. Okay.
Yeah, it's not difficult. It's not like it's a statue that's in the way and then you have to shove the statue
Okay.
aside. It's literally
That was
just
my question.
yeah, they're literally dwarfy doors.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We decide to go left.
I hope these aren't the stones they were talking about.
All right. The tunnel continues forth. As you go a little bit further down the tunnel and you reach the bend, you get a scent of dead flesh.
Oh, not again.
Can I send the owl in and look and see what's around the corner before we go in there?
You certainly can. Uh, as the owl goes around the corner, it leads into a small room, a small square room, and there are 3 bodies in that room. They look humanoid, and you see 2 large rodents of unusual size chomping down on the bodies, and 3 other rats of equally large size kind of chilling with them.
Okay.
Princess
so
Bride,
I
large
tell them-
rats.
ROUSs.
To give you an idea of the scale, because I realized that rodents of unusual size could mean anything, let me just
I was
get
gonna
you the
say,
exact
It's New York.
measurements. Yeah, these are
they the size of the children.
I
Yeah.
helped.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my
Larl.
God, Glenn.
Yeah, rodents of unusual size, the ROUSs.
they are in fact the size of children,
Fish. Oh,
They are USs. Okay.
which is pretty darn scary actually. They are like if you took like 10 ravages and you turned them into a rat.
It might be scarier than that. And I know what I'm saying. So I relay the information to the group once I go back to Glenform, Glen Eyes.
Do we
So-
want to fight a bunch of rats?
I mean, rather rats than zombies.
That is true. I mean,
We should at least figure out what those bodies are.
All right.
I
then.
could like just go in with produce flames and just light her up.
Do you
Let it.
do you want me to be in front of you and you can just do it over my shoulder? So if they do attack, they hit
Or-
me and not you.
Or what about I could cast Thunder Wave and hit multiple targets?
You could also do that. But do we want to do that when we're in an underground tunnel and we don't know the structure of it since it's already did a sinkhole above us already?
Fair. Well, whatever you think.
I just don't
Is
want
there
you
anything
getting
else
hurt.
in the room other than the bodies and the rats?
I mean, we can choose to go back, but also if we want to
So we
go
can go
forward
back.
this way, might as well just push through.
Yeah.
Was there anything past this room?
Oh yeah.
or did
Do
it
we
end?
see like a further, like it doesn't go further, or is it dead end here?
Sorry. To are you saying to the north?
In the small square room, is there another path through, or is it
Oh, yeah.
just the square room?
There is a path beyond that. Yes.
Okay.
Just
So it's
sorry,
worth
I meant.
investigating further.
I feel like there's things down here. Regardless what path we take, we're gonna come across some things.
Yeah. Agreed.
These might not be the only rats down here.
True.
Like you said, you can go in, we can stand in front of you, be ready to take anything back from them, and you light them up.
That works if you guys feel good about it. Do you have
Uh,
anything you want to cast, Pierce? Or Atlas, sorry?
At the rats?
Yeah, or at all that we won't have you up front for?
No, not at the moment.
Okay.
Atlas errs on the side of caution.
Fair enough. Pull this up. So I can do only one creature, though, just so you know, with produce flames.
how many rats were there? 3?
Total
More
of
than
5.
that.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Total
5.
5.
2 rats
Damn.
chowing down and 3 others.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why I thought I could cast something that is multiple
Well-
targets, but up to you guys.
Make me a insight check, please, Glencora. And only Glencora.
Is my guidance still activated then?
Well, you have had opportunity to recast it.
I'm just never sure if I'm like metagaming, if I'm overusing
Yeah.
guidance.
Yeah.
So you
No,
said
no.
insight?
I mean, it's at your disposal to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did say insight, correct?
Yes.
Well, 14.
14. The rats reacted to your owl, but not violently, not aggressively. They were more acting as if they were protecting their food, but not caring about the owl being in its area. So you can now make me a nature check.
Okay. So that is 14.
14. These are scavengers. They're not
Oh.
hunters.
Okay.
So they may not be likely to be aggressive.
That might
If
run.
we just leave them alone, perhaps they will leave us alone.
That is correct, yes.
All right. So shall we just continue forward then? And be ready?
Absolutely.
Keep our shields and our swords at the ready just in case.
Sounds good.
Right?
Just walk by
Yeah.
easily, I guess.
You get further in, and you get a better look at the corpses. Make me a perception check, please. This one's an easy check, and all of you can do it.
30-20.
Woo!
Nice.
Modded 20.
Nice.
15 for me.
Nice.
18.
Nice.
We did it, guys.
We did
We
it!
all
did it.
split.
Teamwork!
You successfully accomplished a thing. You've achieved something.
Team noticing of something.
You successfully failed to fail successfully.
Hell yeah.
Gold stars.
Nice. Alrighty. The corpses have a symbol carved into their forehead. You can see there's dried blood and all that.
So we
I am
see the
writing.
symbols. What? Oh, he might be drawing said symbol.
Yeah, maybe.
It is in Gen Chat.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah.
Was this one of the symbols that was on the arrow?
It's close, but I don't know if it's the same.
Actually, is this the one that? Hang on, I drew it before.
Yeah, I think I might have written it down too. I don't remember.
It
We
is.
did-
It's the same. It's the same one that the shrine person said that they recognized this symbol and saw it somewhere in town.
Okay. Who said that?
Oh,
Jen?
August doesn't know that. That's just me going in my notes.
No, Atlas did explain.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah,
didn't know if he
Atlas
should.
told them.
Okay.
Who was it that told us to keep an eye out for that?
Priest.
The priest
the
lady
shrine.
person. Yeah, like the priest wife at the shrine told Atlas
Yeah.
that when Atlas asked them. And Atlas then went back and told them, yeah, she spotted this one but doesn't know where.
Okay. Is there anything we want to do to the bodies, or do we want to keep going?
Well, if we do anything, we might entice the rats.
Fair enough. So just keep plugging.
Yeah, I think so. I think just looking at getting a good look over.
Can I make note in the little leather bound book that Wick bought the the appearing genders of the corpses and just like little details, so if anybody goes, hey, you know, have you seen this person, I can check my notes for later.
Wheelie Drake.
Right, pardon? I got distracted. What?
I was asking if I could write down the appearing genders and like little characteristics of the corpses in case people are like, hey, have you seen this person? And if I remember it, I could.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can write that. You can make a note of that.
Okay.
And
They're
yes,
carved into the forehead, or what
Yes.
particular body part?
they're carved into the forehead of the ones you can see. There's one that you can't because it's kind of flopped on its side, and there's a rat having its way with it. So
Gotcha. And there's 3 bodies, right?
yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just like, from a distance try to get a good look at everyone, let Wick write things down and then
And
keep moving
Atlas
on.
points out the lady said she saw this symbol, so we're all aware of that.
Okay.
Keep going.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Great. Grabbing a thing. One moment, please.
Moment granted. Beep on a cat.
Wow. Okay. You do that.
I did.
Good job.
My cat's being awfully aggressive. Every time I pet her, she bites me.
Oh.
That sounds like you have a cat.
She does this. That's how she shows her love. I pet her and I think she's overly sensitive.
Sometimes cats do that when they're stimulated.
Well, she's always done this ever since she was a kid. And like she's not
Yeah.
gentle about the bites.
That's a different. My cat is very gentle about the bites. So
Bishop's gentle about the bites. Alice is not. Alice is like, I will take your entire finger. It's
the
mine now.
tunnel opens into a square room. The center of it, a black rock about a foot across, hovers 3 feet from the floor.
Oh.
Where? Okay, a floating ass rock.
Yep.
Floating, like just regular big rock or like
Yep. Big
boulder?
big rock just floating in the middle of the room.
I ain't touching that.
Do you think these are the rocks they were mentioning?
Probably.
There's only one.
Hmm.
You said there's only one in the room?
Mm-hmm.
I assume so.
Is it possible that I can just like take a second to sit down and just send the owl as far as it can go and just see what we can see down the tunnel? Just to see if there's like any dangers or anything waiting for us around the corner?
You certainly can. The tunnel ends as it wends around in a door.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that could meet back up with the main tunnel, perhaps.
Well, if you want, it looks like that's a yeah. It looks like it would either meet up with the tunnel or just a room that the tunnel leads to.
Okay. So I just explained that
Because
to
it
everyone,
seems
that it looks like we're maybe near the end of this meeting up or leading to something else entirely.
I do believe
Miss-
the townsfolk mentioned rocks plural,
Mhm.
so this may not be the only floating
Yeah.
rock.
Part of me, I'm curious to know what these are, but I mean, I'm not here to or something.
No.
I'm just trying to get information about what these townfolk are obviously not opening up about.
Mhm.
This is a cult.
Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to believe you with the whole symbol thing.
You didn't believe me the first time?
Uh,
August, I'm hurt. We're best friends.
hmm.
I've never been nothing but honest with you about my feelings. Do we need to have sit down and have a heart to heart about this, man?
No, absolutely not.
Are you sure? Because I'm open to a conversation.
Not right now.
Oh boy.
This is not
Atlas is going
time or
to
place.
cast detect magic.
Good use.
You actually you can see. Are you doing it as a ritual or as a
As a ritual.
as a ritual? Good. So you take the 10 minutes, um, and you can see a column of magic that goes from beneath the rock all the way up to the ceiling. And make me an Arcana check, please.
A what?
Arcana.
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 Or can't I?
Not with that attitude.
Nah, with Wick's attitude, he can do anything.
Yeah? Is it smart? No.
9.
Fine.
Wah, wah.
It is definitely magic.
It's magic. Oh.
You did it.
Good job. So we got some magical floating rocks.
Well, that's interesting. Hold on. Let me double check something. So, I can sense a presence 30 feet in front of me and faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
Never mind. You don't have to roll on that. It's transmutation.
There you go.
Transmutation.
And it can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. Well, then we can't see where it leads. So transmutation.
You hear a creaking from the north of a door opening. and
And-
footsteps.
In front of us or behind us?
From the
Uh,
door that we were just looking at? Through the
Not from the
owl?
door that you're looking at, from the yeah, in the direction of the door. The owl is
Is there
Uh,
anything else in this room, like to hide behind or?
there is not a lot of room to hide, no.
Should we go to the like up against the tunnel so that like they pass by us possibly?
Glenn,
I have Mask of the Wild, but I don't know how helpful it'll be.
you see the door open and you see 6 men go through it. They look at your
coming at
owl. One of them raises their hand. 3 of them grab short swords, and then 3 of them grab their crossbow, as if to be at the ready.
Okay, so I kind of like look at everyone and say, incoming. You said 6 people, swords and
Yep.
crossbows.
Should we go back to the rats?
I mean, I'm not here to.
That's roll initiative time, actually.
Oh
All
fuck! There's no going around it, I guess.
Well, I still
Yeah.
have my thing out. I still have my battle axe out, so there's at least that.
Yep. Well,
Question
yeah, and you
of
could
character when we do initiative. Do I add the +2 initiative bonus, or is it just the dice?
It's
Pretty good
+2 because of your dexterity. But
Yeah.
remember, Glencora, you
Uh-huh.
do have guidance active because you have been precasting it.
Right,
You
and that
can use
works for
guidance on initiative.
everyone, correct?
That works on you specifically because you have to cast on you.
But
So
I can use it on initiative.
Yeah, you can use it on your initiative though.
an initiative is just your dice roll plus whatever the plus for your initiative is. Yeah, it's nothing else after that.
Yeah, unless you have a class ability. Yeah.
Gotcha.
21.
12.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Wow.
I hate this. I'm never in a good spot for
Did
being
you-
a fighter.
Did you roll a
did
nat
you
one?
get?
No, I got a 2 + 1. I got a 3.
Oof. What
I'm
did
never in a good spot for a fighter.
19.
19 for Atlas and Wick?
12. Sorry about that.
Well,
It was yawning.
Alrighty.
I give no judgment for yawning. My Prozac makes me yawn, so you get no judgment from here. Yawn as much as you like, kind sir.
Fair.
Wow.
Okay, Glenn, you've got the first action.
Okay, can I mean, we're fighting, right? Like, we're in this now. We've already rolled initiative.
We've rolled initiative. You have not engaged.
Yeah,
So
we don't-
Are
Yeah.
they in the room yet? Or are they still walking towards us?
No, they're just going through the door. But you're aware of them now, so
Oh, so they haven't even gotten through the tunnel.
Yeah, initiative
They're
doesn't
just- yeah,
always
they're-
mean fighting.
yeah,
We-
it can.
It can, but it doesn't always
It
have
can.
to mean fighting.
Okay.
Yeah, but it just means that, you guys may want to do things, and you have a
Okay.
very limited window of opportunity to do those things.
Well, just to make it clear, Glencora pulls out her shield.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
pull up
like-
a shield too.
My shield out,
hmm
and you can't precast something so it's like ready to fire in a second, can you?
What
Hold
you
an
can do
action.
is you can
Hold an
you
action.
can ready an action, and what that means is you set yourself up so that as a reaction to a trigger that you set, you can
Okay.
then cast the spell.
Well, how about I set up a reaction spell of someone coming at us aggressive for Ice Knife? Is that appropriate?
You can definitely ice knife if you guys are approached in an aggressive manner.
Okay.
That is
What I
that
need.
is
No,
uh,
no. If
dude.
is that a spell or is that a weapon?
That's
That's a spell.
Okay, just know that that's fine. Like, I'm just trying to give information that if
Mhm.
they don't come at us at all during that time, and you get back around to your turn, that goes away and you do lose your spell slot.
One moment. I'm not actually 100% sure on that.
Really?
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah. So, is that is something I will check for you. Ready.
We can always house
But,
rule it if Drake feels like we
yeah,
should do
nope,
otherwise.
nope, no. Amber is correct.
Okay.
That's
We
what,
can
yeah.
ready a spell.
Okay.
I know that's right, but
We,
just in case he
Is
wanted
it
to house
too
rule
late
it,
for
we
you
can
to
do that.
say something else?
No, that's fine.
we,
I'm saying,
yep.
like, I just wanted you to be aware of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing is
I'm
readying a
not saying it's
spell.
bad thing.
Uh-huh.
Readying a spell uses up your concentration.
Okay, well, in that case, I guess maybe instead I will.
And
Note.
this
Instead
is
of my
the thing that causes it to dissipate. So just so you can ready your action, and if you don't use it up by the next round, you can still have it readied,
Mhm.
so long as you have concentration. If you
Mm.
lose concentration, either by casting a different spell with concentration or by getting damaged, then you lose it.
Well,
So it is the concentration that matters there, not whether or not you don't use it in time.
okay. Well, in that case, maybe she just pulls out her shield and gets kind of in a ready position and kind of waits to see what everyone else does because I feel like I don't want to make the wrong choice right off the bat.
Right. Sounds good. Atlas.
Atlas is going to draw his short sword. And I think that's going to be it for his actions. Yeah.
Wick.
I am going to put myself flush with the wall beside the door with my axe at the ready, and if anybody comes out swinging or tries to shoot an arrow through the door, I am going to fucking lay into them. So I'm going to hold my action for someone to show aggressive signs of coming through the door to attack them.
Right. Well, I have some good news. There will definitely be aggression.
Okay. I was ready to try to talk, but
All right.
Well,
I'm
we
not the
went in
most
really hot
charismatic.
that one time, so it probably doesn't hurt to try to be cautious at least once.
It's not our style.
We've murdered before,
Wait.
we'll murder again.
They slip through the door.
We don't even take the names.
You notice that they have all of them on their leather armor. Triangles with a little line on the bottom of it. I want you all to make me a perception check before this starts.
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
19.
Nice.
Perception is fun.
I am too focused on keeping the party safe. 8.
18.
22.
Okay.
22.
22. Okay. You swear you've seen them about town. They've been drinking in the tavern across from the inn you guys have been sleeping in. You swear you've seen them come in and out of there. As they step forward, drawing their weapons, they charge. Their leader grimly and confidently says, "We are the bringers of woe. We've come to reward your curiosity." And they're gonna charge forward. Wick, you got your reaction. You can totally ask one a question.
I am gonna ask one a question. Pull up my sheet. I'm gonna use this baby because I haven't really used you this game. Please be nice to me. That's nice to me. Okay. 18.
18. That's a hit. I'm not even looking at their AC. I know that's a hit.
Plus I don't add anything else besides the, like, 1d6 plus 3, do I?
No.
Okay, so, 5.
5.
Which one am I attacking? Am I attacking the magic user, or one of the dudes with the crossbows, or one of the dudes with the swords?
There's no magic user amongst
No,
them,
there's-
so
Oh, okay. I
There's
thought
3
that...
with swords and 3 with crossbow.
Okay, when you said that one of them, like raises their hand, like, toward the owl, I thought you were, like, casting a spell
to indicate.
the owl. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's to indicate. Look, there's a fucking owl right there.
Okay.
There's a little underground.
Yeah, there's an owl underground. There's someone here. Right, so they can see Wick up front. They can see August, and they can see Glenn and Atlas. The ones in front are going to go after Wick because Wick's just right out there.
Yep, I sure am.
So, did
He
you?
always is.
Wait, doesn't Glencora get a...
No, I chickened out. I decided not to use it because I thought maybe we weren't going to try and kill someone immediately.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to dissuade you. I just wanted you
No.
to be aware.
I wasn't aware. I'm glad you told me.
Yeah.
Of course.
Ruh-roh.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
This is where I start to get really sweaty.
The more excited Drake seems, the worse it is for us.
It's never boded well for me in the past.
So that's 4 points?
Yeah, it's not the D20 that needs to go into the die jail there. Wow. When you roll a crit and it rolls almost the worst it could possibly do.
Phew.
So how much?
I'm just rolling some attacks here, so okay. So 2 of them, they run right at Wick, and they make a couple slashes, and Wick is just used to this shit.
Yeah.
This is just cult night this is cult night for you. You're like, whatever. Clink, clink. You deflect them with your battle axe and your shield. You're like, clink. Arms come up to deflect one. Clink. Your other arm comes up to deflect one. But then the third one waits for that exact moment, deflecting both of them, and
Ow, bitch.
aims straight for your belly. And you're just like, it doesn't cause as much damage as it should. They luckily missed anything vital, but had he been a much more proficient fighter, that could have been,
Oh yeah.
fatal for most people. So you're just like,
So 4 points?
yeah, just 4 points.
Okay.
Meanwhile, we have other problems.
Because you rolled an
Let's see.
Put that down.
Odd or even, Glenn and Atlas.
Even.
All right, you're even.
Then I'm all
All right.
Unless you
Right.
really, really wanted even.
How far
I just wanted to
away
make sure.
are they from me? I didn't get to choose where I was gonna be because I rolled low in initiative.
Well, I think we're all pretty
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, just give me a second here.
Okay.
Okay, that.
Wick, what is your total hit points?
At present or total, like, overall?
Total.
30.
30. And August?
20.
Atlas?
I'm assuming an 11 doesn't hit you, Glencora.
My armor is 15.
15. All right, no problem. So, while 3 of them start gooning down Wick, the other 3 aim their crossbows towards Glenn.
How dare they?
Fortunately, Glenn kind of hunkered back around the corner and manages to duck back just in time to get missed.
nerve. The absolute nerve. Thank
The
you.
odd,
It's a
the audacity of these probably white men.
I bet they're still white, straight men.
Exactly. How dare they?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Homophobic.
Wow.
Wow.
August,
Of course, Atlas is
Yes.
gentle.
it's your turn. What woke shit
Okay.
are you gonna throw at them? You
The
social
same-
justice warrior.
The same woke shit I always do. Uh, what? Okay, so like, what is the proximity of Glen to Wick?
Wick's like advanced in the front.
Okay.
Glenn and Atlas are kind of around the corner,
Okay.
and Wick is getting gooned down by three of them, while three in the back are firing crossbows. It feels more like the three in the front are more trying to provide a shield wall than actually like the main offensive thrust. But they're trying to protect their crossbowmen as they're trying to pick off.
Okay. And are any of them in range of Glen?
For spells and shit, yeah,
Well,
they
I
all
meant
are.
for melee,
Oh no.
not for melee. Okay. Well, I still stand by my typical uh battle theory, and that's protect the healers. So I'm gonna go like stand right in front of Glenn, 5 feet. Um, and then I'm just gonna prepare to slice one down if one approaches me.
If one gets past the Wick shield, then
If one gets past the Wick shield and comes towards me aggressively, I'm ready to slice them.
alrighty. Sounds like a plan. Speaking of Glenn,
That's me.
You go, Cocoa Bean.
That's a spicy meatball. Is there one of them that's more closer than the others to me, or no?
not really.
Okay.
Um,
Well, in that case, I pick one of them and I cast Produce Flames. And I just, well, are they within 10 feet? Sorry. I think that's Produce Flames. Sorry.
you can get within 10 feet, but this will put you out of cover.
Okay. In that case, I. Wait. Oh no, 30 feet I can hurl. Are they within 30 feet?
So the ones in melee are, yes. Actually, yeah, the hallway is like about 30 feet long, so yes.
Okay, well, I cast my cantrip, Produce
Yeah.
Flames, at one of the ones closest within my 30 feet.
So the one that Wick axed
Sure.
sounds good.
Never not my favorite joke.
Why not?
It's the best joke.
Okay. Roll your spell attack roll, please.
That is 1d8.
Well, no, it's d20 plus.
Oh, right. I had to do that
Yeah.
first. It's been a little bit since I've had to cast a spell at anyone.
We take
So it's
1
an
week off.
18. First, I rolled an 18.
That's a hit.
And then my 8. 6.
Okay. So, the one who had stabbed Wick, who he basically pulls his sword out and he says, "Those who come down here will perish." And then suddenly a blast of flame smacks him across the face. He catches on fire. His hands flail around a bit, and then he falls down.
Yeah, Glen Coco.
Go, Glen
That's right.
Coco!
I know that's right.
Yeah, it's our Cocoa Bean.
And just an
Yes.
out of character question, is my
Yeah.
wild companion, is that a bonus action or is that instead of?
Ordering your companion is, that's a very good question.
Because if I can, I would like to send him sweeping at it with his claws at one of the other bad boys.
No. Familiar cannot attack.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Uh,
Really? I
so
thought you said he had.
nope. Explicitly, a familiar or a druidic companion, which is based on the find familiar, cannot attack explicitly.
Oh, but I can cast a spell through it. Okay, sorry, I confused myself. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. And giving it an order to move or whatever you can. Yeah, no. The only thing that costs you an action is to see through its eyes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
And as an action, you can also temporarily dismiss your familiar.
Right. Yes. So I will just let it kind of be up in the top of the cave, where it's kind of alone.
Yep. All right. Atlas.
Atlas is going to cast Magic Missile and have the 3 darts aim at the 3 people with crossbows because they pose the greatest threat.
Roll me 3 1d4 plus 1 rolls, please.
They could hit
Quickly,
you.
character, does Atlas, did you get that wand that makes it
Yes.
special?
I don't know what the wand does.
So what the wand does is you can use one charge of it. It's charged up to full by now.
Yeah.
But going forward, you guys have to keep track of your charges.
Right.
You can use one charge to cast Magic Missile at first level. Right? So that's with the three missiles. However, that is not the only option that you have with it. If you use extra charges, you can cast it at a higher level, which gives you an extra missile. So you can charge it up to, like, you could use all 7 charges at once, and you would get 6 extra missiles on top of the 3 that you got. So you could fire out 9 missiles and use up all its charges. If you use up all its charges, there is a chance it will be destroyed, however.
Gotcha.
And you get 1d6 plus 1 charges every day.
Okay.
Also, it's like a free spell slot, more or less.
It's like a lot of free spell slots. It's pretty strong, actually.
Wait, so I get to cast it with the wand instead of
Yeah.
using a spell slot?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, bless. Okay.
Yeah, it's really good.
Anyone's toes here, but I feel like this might be helpful.
Yeah, it was very helpful. Go you, Glencora.
I forgot what the wand even did.
I forgot. I saw it earlier, but like in combat, I wasn't even paying attention. I was like, "Oh, magic missile wand. I hope I figure out what this is supposed to do." Okay, so he's going to use the wand.
Yep.
To cast magic missile.
Okay, and at what level?
Ouch.
Wow.
So right now because there's 6 of them, right?
There's
The
5
guy on
now.
fire's.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
there's
The guy
5
on
now.
fire's dead.
Yeah.
Cool. So 2 charges? 2 additional charges would give me 5.
Yes.
Okay. And then casting it uses 1 charge, so I'd be expelling 3 charges.
Yeah, 3 charges to do 5 shots.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I do not
All right.
have 5 d4s.
That's okay. Roll 1d4 plus 1. Tell me what it is. Then again. Then again.
Yeah, just keep rolling.
I'll do 2 at a time because I have 2
Yeah.
d4s.
But I'm going to do it in order of melee than ranged. So
1 dart is 2.
Okay.
1 dart is 5.
Nice.
One dart is 3, and the other is 3. And then 1 more. And 2.
Nice. Okay. Good,
don't really-
good, good.
Can I aim? Do I know what darts land where?
Second here. I think it was 2, 5, 3, 3, and 3. Did I get that right? What was your last one?
2, 5, 3, 3, and 2.
Thank you. Okay. There we go. Just every time I click on something else, it just removes that edit, and I'm just like, ah. Done it 5 times already. All right. So if you see there, the 2 that are in melee are going to be the first 2, and then the ones that are in ranged are
Okay.
the other 3.
Gotcha. Bless.
All right. So you use the wand, and channeling a bit of
My
yourself in
mods.
it. You feel the blue energy form, and then you twist that energy a little bit to make it your own, summoning the lunar moss, which and volley out and then strike their targets. Well done. All right. Believe it's Wick's turn.
So did I see them shoot at Glenn?
You saw them shoot at in a Glenward direction, yes.
All right. I don't like that. I've never liked that. You don't fucking hit women, and I'm just gonna get in one of the dude's faces and just scream and rage, and then I'm gonna hit him. Yeah, hopefully.
You'll have to. Are you intending to go after one of the ranged shooties?
No, one of the dudes is with the swords because I've got 2 people on me already, and I'm just gonna try and take those out so I can get to the shooty dudes later.
Atlas is now Madless.
I am going to use what is it?
Why am I madless?
I'm gonna do reckless.
Ooh.
My rage. I have it. I might as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Ooh, that's really good. 23.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so let's go with you because you were the one that did the good. All right, that's good. Plus 8.
8.
Yes.
Yeah, you chop him in twain.
Yeah, I'm
You just you're possessed with an urge to hack your way to the back line, and
Can as a bonus
this
action, I turn to the last final dude and just scream, and maybe try and intimidate him.
you can scream as a free action, though
Okay.
an intimidate check will take up you don't have any actions left for that.
Sure, I will just scream then. But war
You,
scream, which I cannot accomplish because I have the voice of a 12-year-old boy.
You just you chop down his friend, and he looks at you, and you can see his sword shake a little bit, and you just right in his face.
You don't fuck with my cocoa bean.
He's gonna try to stab you back.
I don't care. He's loud. But I don't care. You don't fuck with my cocoa bean.
He does have advantage because
Yep,
you did
I
reckless.
did reckless.
But
I'm also
you're also
raging.
a barbarian.
Yep.
Yeah, you're you continue to be a barbarian in this life. Well, he hits.
Yeah, that hits.
He hits. I mean, that's to be expected.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, look.
I'll accept it.
Yeah. So he hits you for 6 damage, but you're raging, so that's 3 damage.
All right.
He basically, you scream at his face, and he just punches you right in the face, and your response is just to turn to him with like your nose bleeding a little bit and just keep screaming. I wish I had a picture that perfectly illustrated the attitude.
My son.
If only I had a picture that perfectly
Sounds
illustrated
like
Oh
you
no.
do.
Oh no.
that the attitude.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I love her and I would marry her in a heartbeat.
Is that person that you
Yes.
based cheese
Yes,
voice on?
yes,
I can't
Yes,
remember
it
her name.
is. Becky Lynch.
yes.
Her
Becky
name
Lynch.
is
That's right.
Becky Lynch, and she is stunning.
She has no memory of that moment, eh? Like that iconic moment. She has no memory of it.
Well, I mean, she'd get hit in the face.
On the good news, they're not attacking Glencora this round.
I figured.
Yay.
On the bad news, Atlas is having a. What, excuse me, sir.
Atlas is not having anything.
Okay, that's a miss. Saw the 15 and I got my hopes up. I should have known better.
Yeah, that's my son.
What's your AC? I'm
Who, me?
assuming it's. Yeah, I'm assuming it's better than 11.
It is exactly 11.
Oh, that's a hit!
Oh boy.
I'm on my way, dude.
All right, I'll take it.
You dive. You see them aim the crossbow at you, and you just like. You duck around the corner just in time to see. And then as you peer around the corner again, thunk right in the shoulder. It's like,
God damn it.
So that's a 4.
yeah. And then they start reloading their crossbows really quickly. Panicking, of course, as they see that very soon an angry tiefling is about to ruin their lives.
It would be so much cooler if I left Wick with a tail, but I had to give him a nubbin, so he doesn't even have like a cool tail to whip around behind him.
Oh. There's something adorable about a nubbin, though.
Really, it's just genuinely adorable.
Right?
August.
What am I gonna do?
I guess it's an act of violence.
Well, if they're gonna stand away from me and not come up to me, I have action surge, so can I take out my longbow in place of my sword and shoot it in one turn?
I think that's
You can do so without action surge if you like.
Oh, hell yeah. See, my other DM makes me use up a action to change weapons.
It's not an action to pull out a weapon.
Okay, well, I already had my sword out, so I just figured I'd
Yeah.
have to. Okay, well, he's gonna
You
take
can-
out his longbow then.
All right, take out your longbow as your bonus action.
Okay. And I'm gonna aim it at one of the crossbow dudes. And
Aim
I'm
away.
gonna try to hit it. Let's see. Come on. Where's my... Okay, it is +3, so 13?
13 is a that is, I believe that's a hit. Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh, good. Okay, so it's 1d8 + 1. Where's my d8? Why is the d8 so hard to find? Okay.
it's my favorite shape of the die. How is it hard to
Oh,
find?
that fell back onto my dice and was totally skewed. Okay. Oh, well, only 4. But damage is damage.
You right?
Damage is damage. Glenn?
How far are the crossbow guys from me?
They're at the door, so about 30 feet away.
Okay. Well,
Fortunately, I can't use my protection thing now with a crossbow out, though.
Yeah.
in that case,
But I'd rather be by in case someone did approach her.
I I'm going to just thinking about what's the meanest option here.
I love how that's where your brain goes.
She is a chaotic little creature
Cinnamon-
waiting to be unleashed.
She's
Yeah.
a cinnamon bun, but she also has like cayenne pepper on top.
Just a little spice to be nice.
Just a little.
She casts infestation at one of them.
Okay.
And
Which one?
I'm not sure if there's really a difference between the two, to be honest.
I mean, you can do one of the guy that's in melee with
Oh, I
Wick,
thought there was
or-
only one. Oh,
yeah.
okay. I had a miscount. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
at one of the crossbow people.
All right.
I thought they were the only ones left. So I'm going to cast infestation at one of the crossbow people. And it is going to be calling up just
That's-
like shooting fire ants at their hands.
Oh, that's
Bow hands.
not good. That's a concentration. Constitution
Yeah,
save, I
they need
believe.
to do a constitution save or take 1d6 poison and
Okay.
move it around.
Yeah, that's not a save. Can you roll your poison damage for me, please?
6 or 4.
Oofa.
And then 4 or 5 feet in a random direction.
So you cast the fire ants on his hands, and they start stinging and stinging and stinging and stinging, and he screams out in pain, drops his bow, just stumbles towards Wick. Wick gives out yet another scream, and he just like sits there shaking for a bit, and then you see him kind of like, and he starts clutching his throat as he goes into anaphylactic shock and starts switching on the ground.
My God.
I'm so proud of you, Glencora.
Damn right.
What a brutally bastardous way to go.
Which one of these guys is the leader?
Please be
That would be
anaphylactic
the
shock, dude.
that would be the leader was the guy
Oh,
that
he'd be gone.
is currently on fire.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Number 7.
Yeah, there's a crispy one over there in the corner.
Never mind keeping him alive for information.
I mean, you can keep the you can rule that he's not dead, but he's definitely 3rd-degree burn country.
He's toasty.
He's
Yeah.
toasty.
Do we want to do
He's,
him or someone
Probably
else?
not able to speak.
Yeah.
Hurry up before Atlas decides to kill somebody else.
Well, Atlas, it's your turn to decide to kill someone else.
I mean, someone could yell at Atlas as he's like thinking up what spell to use.
Keep one alive. Kill the rest.
Wow, okay, August. Your evil villain is showing.
What a narc.
Aim at us first.
Alright. So...
Okay, but they have the same eyes.
I gotta check chat, see what this is. I mean, yeah.
Paint him green, it's August.
So Atlas is going to cast Acid Splash. So
You
they
splash
have
that
to make
acid.
A dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And he can choose 2 targets, so 2 of them have to be making a dex.
Sure. Are you doing the one in melee and one of the ranged, or
Oh, that's right. They're not near each other. They're not within 5 feet of each other.
No. You can do 2 targets. I just need to know: are you doing the one in melee, or are you just hitting both the ranged?
I
Both
think,
the range.
yeah, I was gonna
All
say
right.
go for ranged. Oof.
One saves.
Damn.
Ooh, that.
They see you kind of, boy, and then they dodge back, and they're just like, son of a bitch.
Atlas still thanks his spider friend that came out of the moon on the ground as it dissipates. And then glares and promises that he's going to kill one of them.
Yeah, they're hoping to get you first.
Atlas wants blood. He's mad that he hasn't killed anybody yet.
I love that, like, none of us actually know that, though. Like, if only they could see into Atlas's mind.
I know, he's like,
They'd be like, buddy, do you want to
desperate.
talk?
Dude, he's kind of a creepy goth. He looks like he'd want to kill me. Nah, he's a nice guy. Secretly inside, actually, I do.
Nah, man, Atlas wouldn't hurt a fly. Not the fly, but you, yes.
Yeah. So, Wick,
Yep.
what ya doing?
I am fucking faced with a man with a sword, and I see that everybody's got these 2 dudes with their fucking bows, and I'm gonna go with the dude with the sword and see if I can hit him. And I'm gonna do reckless again.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna try to take him out at the knees. I think that hits. Let me see. How much is it that I had? Yeah, that hits. That's a 20.
And what's your damage?
Let me see. Can I make this non-lethal, by the way? I just wanna...
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
I don't know if it'll kill him, it probably won't, but I just wanna... If I can, just knock him out, get him on the knees.
You decide it. Yeah, you decide it when you do the damage and you
Okay.
drop. So
9.
9. All right. You make a slash at him, and you just stop just before it cleaves his neck. He starts crying, and he's just like, "Ah!" And then with the pommel of your axe, you just like flub him down.
That's, with my, I guess, free action, can I say? Got you one, have fun with the rest, I guess?
All right. I need to make some rolls here.
Holy.
What is their thingy? What was their thingy roll? Their thingy roll is just a thingy roll. All right. They're dumb. They're dumb. They're in the realm
You
of...
missed.
Yeah, they're about to make some bad decisions.
Oh, yeah.
They're making bad decisions. That's actually a hit.
Who are they aiming for?
Atlas.
Ah.
Oh boy.
Magic missile kind of for 3 damage. So he manages to wait a little bit, and he waits for you to pop your head out. And then the second you do, clump, shoots you in the shoulder for 3 damage. Hey, August.
Hey.
Guess what time it is?
Shooting. Okay. With one of my hits, I'm gonna aim my arrow at one of the guys. One of the arrow guys.
Sure.
And we're gonna see if it hits. Let's see. I forget what the thing is. Longbow +3, so 15.
That's a hit.
Hell yeah. All right.
Woo woo.
And we got a 7 + 1, 8.
Ooh.
That's a murder.
Goodbye. And then I'm gonna use action surge and hit again. I'm gonna aim for the other guy.
All right.
Okay. Gonna 16 + 3, so 19.
Murder.
Uh-huh. Let's see what the damage is. Ooh, 6 + 1, 7.
All right.
Joy in the voice there.
Goodbye.
You just you quickly knock your arrow and you go
You shoot,
And then-
motherfucker.
right in the throat as he bangs against the door behind him. And the other guy just looks at you and he says, she's not gonna shoot. Oh, as you in the same action, your arrow's already knocked before he can even talk shit. You
Hell yeah.
shot him as well.
He got
I'm just
hit.
gonna end the combat there with success.
Woo! We did it! We did a murder, and this time we kept
Dang
one
it.
person alive.
Sorry you didn't get your blood atlas.
If he's
No,
no
I'm sorry.
use, can I kill
Take
him?
a little break.
Yeah, if he's not worth keeping around, you can do the honors.
Oh yeah,
Thank
do
you.
we want to pause the recording and like take our break here?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
always a good place to take a break.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
When
gonna.
we can pick up with some interrogation.
All right. I'm gonna stop the recording right now.